Hi, this is Bob from WAMS Tech, and today I'm going to show you how to create and configure a PowerSchool learning page template for our school interruption plan. The reason for this is that we want to have a unified presence on PowerSchool Learning so parents and students know where to go when in the event that we have a school interruption plan. So let's get started. You can find the template by going to the Woodward Academy Instructional Resources page, which in PowerSchool is under the Extras tab here. And so if I go to Extras, you should be able to see Woodward Academy Instructional Resources. So click on that page and you'll be brought to all of the instructional resources that we have to offer. Down at the bottom, you'll see School Interruption Plans. And you'll see that there's a middle school interruption plan, along with a subpage. And this subpage is an example of the template. So after reading through and looking at the template, if you want to see an example of one I just kind of quickly put together that uses the template, go ahead and take a look at that example. Now, how to use this template, all you'll need to do is make a copy of this page, and I'll show you how to do that, and then just replace the content in these boxes with your own content. And you can add and modify and remove boxes at your leisure and how you see fit depending upon the lesson that you have. Now, the one rule that all teachers need to follow for a school interruption plan is that any work assigned to the students must be assessed that day. So students need to be turning in work that day of the execution of a school interruption plan, not the following day. So you'll need to have some sort of tools or assessments or something kind of built into your page for students to provide that feedback or to submit that assignment, which the template allows. So let me show you this a little bit. It's basically set up as a standard boilerplate-like template for a lesson. You're introducing your topic, you're activating prior knowledge. Here I have a poll block, a PowerSchool Learning poll block, and it kind of shows you what a poll block is for activating that prior knowledge. A summary of what they're viewing, the actual lesson, the meat and potatoes of that lesson itself. This could be a video that you're having them watch. It could be an Edpuzzle video, which has the built-in assessment feature in there. It could be an article, a PDF, could be a screencast. It could be a variety of things, right? But this is the meat and potato of your lessons here. And then you want to provide your students some sort of way to discuss and provide feedback. And again, this can take many different shapes. For example, it could be a PowerSchool Learning discussion board. It could be a Padlet. It could be a Flipgrid, right? This block itself links to a discussion board that's created within PowerSchool Learning, but again, you can use whatever tools works best for your classroom. And then you need to provide that assessment. Now, you could have already built in this assessment if you use like an Edpuzzle video or a News ELA article, right? But maybe you want to provide a Google Doc for your kids, right, for them to fill out and complete. This block leverages the handouts feature of PowerSchool Learning, where you provide a template for the Google Doc, and then this is automatically copied and organized and shared to the student, where then they'll have that Google Doc waiting for them in their own Google Drives where they can fill out and then submit and hand in to the assignment, right? And then lastly here, I have another poll block that just connects like an exit slip, but again, you can use whatever features you'd like. All right, so how do you get this page into your own and where do you place it? So the first thing you'll do is you'll make a copy of this page. This page is already located within the library, but as a shortcut, I provided you the link right here. So when clicking on this link, it's going to ask you to make a copy of this page. Right, you can see use this resource. And so I'll click on use this resource and I'll add it to an existing class. I'll choose one of my classes here. Let's just choose this one. And then choose copy resource. It's that easy. It'll automatically open up that class for me. And then here you see that the page is being imported. So I'll refresh the page for it to show up. All right, so now I see here middle school. Now we want to rename this page to interruption plan. Right, so I'll rename it to interruption plan. And I'll save it. And then I want to move this page to the top so students can see it. So to do that, I'll go to Organize Pages, Interruption Plan, and I'll just drag it to the top and apply. Now we're not going to publish it yet, but once we've added all our content, we'll publish it. So here I'll change the Google Doc, right? Here I'll add in my topics and activities. I might delete this poll block or move it to a different section. Right? You get the idea. So you're going to fill in this interruption plan with your own content. And when you're finished, you'll go ahead and delete this instruction box. We don't want kids to see that, right? So I'll click on that and just delete the box altogether. And then once this is ready to go, then I can publish my page in the event that we have that interruption plan. Now for future dates, after this interruption plan is done, we can just unpublish this page, right? And just kind of keep it here unpublished underneath your home page. In the event that we have another school interruption plan later on this year or next year or the following year, you can always then just edit the content and reactivate the page, and you won't have to go through these first couple steps of having to copy the interruption template to your class. All right. Now, if you have any questions, feel free to email me at robert.petito@woodward.edu. Thanks for watching.